Good evening, I'm Laura Yamada.
And I'm Paula Akana. It has been a year and a half since North Shore residents experienced some of the worst flooding ever seen on Oahu. The floodwaters devastated areas from Haleiwa to Waialua. Tomorrow night, North Shore residents will get a chance to weigh in on some flood control proposals. KITV4's Jody Leong joins us tonight with a look at the changes being considered. Jody?
Paula, the possibilities include dams, dry wells, floodwater storage basins, and even removing residents from the most dangerous flood zones. The North Shore Neighborhood Board formed a committee of experts shortly after the floods to study ways to control the kind of flooding we saw about 18 months ago.
North Shore residents won't soon forget the floods of December 2008. Rushing floodwaters knocked homes off their foundation in Waialua. Residents at Otake Camp forced to evacuate. University of Hawaii soil science professor Russell Yost says the area is the receiver for the entire watershed, from the Ko'olau Mountains through the Waianae Mountain Range.
And it's a very, very large watershed of some 50,000 acres.
All that water channeled into a few streams. So when it rains hard,
that intense rain all accumulates.
And that leads to devastating floods like this. Yost and other experts have been researching possible solutions. For the short term, warning systems are now in place to alert residents when streams are overflowing.
This is extremely important for saving people's lives. But a warning system is not going to save property.
That's where the long-term solution comes in. Yost and other researchers are investigating everything from dams like this to floodwater storage basins used in Korea.
What it does, you have a sequence of dams.
That captures more water and helps clean out the debris and improve water quality. Yost says researchers and various government agencies are also looking into putting floodwaters to good use.
We're looking for a win-win situation where on one hand we can control the flooding and the second hand we can use the water.
Use the water for things like agriculture irrigation. Tomorrow night's discussion is set for 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Haleiwa Shingon Mission on Pa'ala'a Road. Reporting from the newsroom, Jody Leong, KITV4 News.
All right, thank you very much, Jody. And the state's also asking for your thoughts on its plan for dealing with water runoff in the Waianae and Ko'olauloa watersheds. A public hearing will be held tomorrow night to discuss plans for the two regions. That hearing begins at 6 p.m. at the Kalani Moku State Office Building.